Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great week or a great weekend. It's wrapping up. We just got back from the pub. We watched the first half of the Super Bowl. I don't really care. I just can't get into it anymore, man. All right, let's see. Bobby, exciting times. Hex listed on both Kraken, number 11, OKX, number 14. What's next? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Yeah, Hivid, she wrote me. Hivid Hex, she wrote me and said, Randy, is this normal? And I'm like, no. I didn't even know OKX even paid attention to Hex. And for all I know, it could have been there for a while, just nobody knew it. Apparently, you guys, it's something new. Good time to take their dogs down to the river and listen to old Hilarski. It's a good thing. Look at all these gray hairs over here. Got a gray patch coming in there. I got grays on the side. Oh, man. My wife said I need to dye my hair. I said, hell no, I'm not dyeing my hair. I like my grays. Paying attention to the list from your email. Oh, sure. I will go over that. I'm going to go over my email blast. The question is, how do we onboard the aliens? Joe keeps blowing up. It's all distraction and fear mongering. Yeah. Yes, Ted, thank you. Let's get the algos going for Randy. Smash the like on the way in. Woohoo. What's a good AI website? Oh, there's so many. Future, it's in the email. So make sure you go subscribe. And if you go to my Twitter, it's right in the top. Let me pull the link for you guys. Pretty sure it's nopermissions.com/subscribe, but let me see if I type that in, if that'll do it. Nopermissions.com. You guys saw how I operate here. I have two keyboards. One's in English, one's in Spanish. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. So if you guys go here, you could sign up for the newsletter. I do it every Saturday. Comes out every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. unless there's an alert of some, or every Sunday at 7 a.m. Eastern, unless there's an alert of some kind that I want to let you guys know about. My son is out there. He's watching. He loves like videos about the Titanic and the Britannic and the English Navy, the USS Victoria. He's just watching video after video. And every 10 minutes or so, he'll come running to me and be like, "Hey, Dad, did you know this about the Titanic?" I'm like, oh man. So good website. It was Future. Here, we'll just go to the article now. Okay, guys. So this is how you sign up. And this is the article itself. Yeah. So cryptocurrencies and AI will be the darling of the next cryptocurrency bull run. Here are a few cryptocurrencies associated with AI that I'm looking at. I made this image on Midjourney, blockchain with AI and I think cyberpunk, and I did a couple other prompts too to make it look like this. This is like after the third iteration. First up are cryptocurrencies. Now this whole section here, I'm not going to read it, but what are AI cryptocurrencies? I'll read this section. AI cryptocurrencies are a subset of cryptocurrencies that are associated with AI-powered decentralized projects. These projects are designed to use AI to automate various processes, such as asset trading and management. AI cryptocurrencies are a new type of cryptocurrency that are specifically designed to interact with AI-powered systems. They typically use blockchain technology to provide a secure and transparent platform for transactions. All cryptocurrencies provide a new layer of trust and transparency as they can be used to verify the authenticity of transactions, provide users with more control over their assets. AI cryptocurrencies are becoming increasingly popular as they provide a more secure and efficient way of making transactions. As such, they are becoming an important part of the cryptocurrency landscape, are likely to have an even greater impact in the future. So I made this whole section here was written by AI. I didn't mess with it at all because I wanted to show you guys how, if I wrote this, I could take that whole paragraph and probably make it in 3 sentences. But this is what AI wrote, and I think it did a pretty good job. I use, see this little bear down here in the right-hand corner? I use barely.ai, BEARLY.ai. I think I paid $20 a month for it because it, excuse me, it gives me a bunch of different tools. I wonder if you can see it. Okay, yeah. So if I wanted to take an article, I could just click executive summary, and it would summarize the whole article for me, or do an executive summary, or summary, and I could ask it a question and a bunch of different things that this allowed me to do. So I also made this image with AI, and that's the cover image of tonight's show. So I wrote, this text was written by AI, not Randy Hilarski. So here's a link to barely.ai. So if you go to the article, you can find the link to this little guy down here. I said, are you seeing the big picture? The above text took me about 1 minute to write thanks to AI. I have a tool on my computer called barely.ai. I can take a thought and the artificial intelligence will write an article based on my input. After making the post above, I generated a beautiful essay about Panama in approximately 30 seconds. My wife was blown away. If we do not pay attention to this new sector, sadly, I believe we will be left behind. Even if you do not agree with the adoption of AI, remember this: always know what your enemy is up to. And here is the coins that we could pay attention to. These are the top cryptocurrencies by market cap that are associated with big data and AI. And the ones that I care, the ones that I'm paying attention to are the Graph, Ocean Protocol, and fetchdata.ai. The Graph is an indexing protocol for querying networks like Ethereum and IPFS. Anyone can build and publish open APIs called subgraphs, making data easily accessible. Ocean Protocol, Ocean, data is the new asset class, next generation tools to unlock data at a large scale. Fetch.ai, FET, autonomous agent technology powers peer-to-peer applications with automation and AI capabilities with or without direct access to a blockchain. And I was talking about Midjourney and how I use Midjourney to make images. Here's the futuretools.io. This is where you go find all the different AI tools that, I mean, there's hundreds of them in here that you can use. Some I wouldn't call AI. Some I just think they're taking advantage of the term AI, but I mean, they've been around for a little bit. But overall, this is absolutely amazing, the capabilities you have right now to help boost your online job if you have one, or just things that you do just for fun. Like a lot of the hexagons and stuff are making images with AI now. So I'm going to put this in here, futuretools.io. That's where you go find cool stuff to play with. Hello, Doug. Mom says she needs more dry power to buy your AI recommendations. Yes, yes. And there's a bunch there. I mean, there's like 50 different projects in AI. I didn't even know. But you know what's going to happen, because you know AI is going to be the hottest talk of the town this next bull run. There's going to be every coin in their brothers will be like, we're AI, come invest with us. Be really careful. I would stick with the ones that are already out, because now the hype train's coming, especially PulseChain bros. If you're a PulseChain bro or sister and you invested in PulseChain, you're going to see lots of AI projects coming to PulseChain, and they're going to claim big promises. Be very careful. Be very wary. Howdy, Escatar. After Randy, let's go. Yep. Good day. Hello, Matt. Luke Duke for the aliens. Cheese for the aliens. You're funny. Hey, Andrew. Gray is king. Ask Clooney. Gray hair is all your wisdom showing now. Yeah, Ma. Oh, God. Rock the gray, Randy. A sign of wisdom. Umberto, hello. Greetings. Cheers from sunny Miami. Soldier Pete, how you doing, Randy? Feeling better? Yeah, I'm feeling better. I got, I went to Athens Pizza. It's this chain in Panama where you go, and it's like it's Greek, right? You get euros and that kind of stuff. And we always get something called light up somo. I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know how to say it in other languages, but it's like a plate with I didn't have the one with chicken. I just got the veggies. It was, it's Kalamata olives, onions, tomatoes, all the good stuff. So yummy. And they put the Greek yogurt on top of it and cheese. Well, Randy got slight food poisoning from it, so it wrecked me on Friday. Oh man, I had a bad day. My wife, she just went out with my son. I stayed home. Oh man, I hate food poisoning, and I get it a lot. Got CPI numbers coming out this Tuesday, and they're probably going to be good. And hopefully, we can testnet v3. Woohoo! Yes, sir. I sure hope so. That would be amazing, right? Who's won the Super Bowl game? We left. It was 24, Philadelphia 24-14 or something like that. What's up, sir? Hello, Hex. Hey, Jason. Good to see you. You think crypto going to crash this coming week? Also, send 2 incredible AI projects details and please check them out. Life changing. Lemworth Byfield. Okay. Okay, so this is typically how it goes. Moon phases. Guys, you know me and the moon phases. I think we're 8 days away from the new moon or 9 days away from the new moon. So we just left the full moon phase. And I think Monday is the 5th or 6th or 7th day outside of the full moon. So that's generally when we hit the bottom and then we turn around. And about 5 days before the new moon is when we start moving back up again. So I wouldn't doubt it if we had a couple more red days before it turns around and starts heading back up. That's my prediction. Matt says, we seem to be getting higher lows around 4.2, 4.5 cents at the moment. Looking for 6 cents soon, I hope. Good Lord says, if you read The Creature from Jekyll Island, it says the bankers plan to use pandemics, climate change, and maybe aliens to control the masses. Seriously, aliens? G. Edward Griffin. Yes, he's a great guy. He's actually been at a couple events I've been to. He's really actually pretty quiet. Optimism brings energy. Pump it up. That's right, Matt. What's up, gents? Sun shining in Bangkok, Thailand this morning. Nice. Have you guys seen the Passport Bros? The Passport Bros are blowing up on TikTok. People like me. I guess I'm an OG Passport Bro. Ask my mom. I never liked dating girls in the U.S. I always liked the foreign girls. So I'd travel all over the world and, even married one. Brought her back to the U.S. Didn't work out so good. I definitely consider myself an OG Passport Bro. So I talked to Anna about it today, and I asked her if she would be willing to do a video with me about the whole Passport Bro situation, because she's got the girl's perspective, right? So I think we'll do it. Since we've been married for going on 10 years, we've known each other for almost 12. I think we got the situation pretty well summed up. We know what's going on. I'll tell my stories. She can tell her stories. It'll be a great chit chat with everybody. Hexkin from Mexico. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, Hexkin. That's funny. Que sopa! VRA apparently into AI and also render, both been pumping hard. 3x or 4x since the lows. Don't delete me, Randy. I'm not shilling, just saying. Telling you guys, this is like shades of 2017. 2017, every project was just all they had to say that they were blockchain and they were doing some big thing, like huge promises, and they just go shoot to the moon, right? And they'd raise 10, 50 million, whatever. And the prices would rocket through 2017, and then it was all over. Everything collapsed. So I think this next bull run is going to be the biggest bull run ever. I'm very optimistic about that, as Matt says. So, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm going to let my girl Kathy Wood talk about it. I have a video here of Kathy Wood, and she's not talking per se about AI blockchain or anything. She's just talking about blockchain in general. So this is a great video. Let's see what Kathy has to say. Remove.
Last year was a disaster for crypto generally. However, if you look at the Bitcoin blockchain, it did not skip a beat. It is no surprise to us that Sam Bankman-Fried did not like Bitcoin. His firm, FTX, was completely centralized and opaque.
You guys are still looking for $1 million or more in Bitcoin value going out to 2030.
As investors reflect on what happened last year, the failures were those companies that were not decentralized, were not transparent.
Do you think more price cuts are coming at Tesla just to keep competitors at bay?
Traditional auto manufacturers are going to have trouble keeping up with the price declines that Tesla's technology is enabling. Elon is on a different battery cost curve decline. Auto analysts made fun of him. If they do not switch over to this kind of battery technology, they will not be able to catch up with Tesla in terms of price declines. AI is going to enable the most massive productivity increase in our history. The driver of this powerful move is primarily artificial intelligence. It is catalyzing all kinds of changes in all kinds of industries. And I don't think that investors have done enough research on how profound this impact is going to be. The innovation we're seeing today, multi-omics sequencing, robotics, energy storage, artificial intelligence, and blockchain technology is going to disrupt the traditional world order. We're now ready for prime time for the use of artificial intelligence to increase productivity within organizations.
A lot of the public-facing excitement has been over things like ChatGPT. Do you think the market really well understands the potential for AI right now?
The company with the most data, domain expertise, and AI expertise, those are the kinds of companies we're looking for. Our confidence in our outlook over the next 5 years has increased dramatically, and we think the future is bright for innovation.
Whoa. Yes, yes. Where do we stop here? Hex Day 407, would you suggest a DCA in the graph ASAP is the highest run up to all-time high compared to Fetch and Ocean? Nah. This is how I would look at it. Say that you had a chunk of money. And since I don't feel like doing a ton of research on the different AI projects. I just want to know the ones that I think are going to do well. The ones that I think are big enough that they're going to pop off. And then I want a few that are very small caps, like maybe $1 million, $1.5 million, because those are the ones that could do maybe 1,000x. But I'm looking at the 100xers. The 100xers are the big ones. And going into the next bull run, they're probably all going to do 100x, probably pretty easily. So say if you have $1,000, I would split it up into 10 pieces and put the $100 into each one of the projects. Forget about it. It's a lottery ticket. Come back in 3 years or 2.5 years, whenever probably 3 years. Cha-ching. 3 or 4 may just do wonders. 2 or 3, maybe nothing. 1 and 2, it might go down. You might lose. Overall, you win. That's how we play this game, folks. I just watched a possible event at the Super Bowl. I hope not. Possible event at the Super Bowl. Oh, nice, Luke. Here we go. You know what's going to happen. Yeah. Hey, guys, by the way, hi, Karen. Sandra's link is down below, her affiliate link, if you guys want to pick up the Grid Plus the tool that we were talking about for the hardware wallet that she was talking about, Grid Plus Lattice. Pretty badass. If you want to check the link out, and maybe if you want to pick one up, Sandra's referral code is down below. Dad's Hat AI. Oh man, that's an easy 1,000 extra. Let's do it. Hey, Wakanda. Good evening, Sandy. I used to be a smartass here in the comments, but ever since I discovered your mom, it cured you. Oh, for fuck's sake. My mom's naughty, man. She's just as bad as me. Oh, God. Humic and fulvic acids for your microbiome might help to avoid food poisoning. Really, Sandra? Yeah, because my wife's got an iron stomach. She eats everything. She never gets sick. Me? Dude, I get hit hard. There are some fun unlocked scripts you can tell ChatGPT to force it to access newest information on the web, take off its training wheels, etc. Interesting stuff. That is interesting, because I heard that it's only current up to 2021. I got mad at ChatGPT because when I was trying not to learn, because I already knew the stuff, I was asking it questions about Panama, and all of his questions were wrong. I was like, man, this thing don't know shit. Hi, Sandy. Hex and I are winning the crypto Super Bowl game. Yeah, because I'm live streaming. KC winning 38-35. Really interesting. KC's came back, eh? Hi, Daniel. Are you planning to stay in Panama for the rest of your life? Yeah, for now. But I never say forever. Like we almost moved to Czech Republic in 2019 or 2020. That was our plan. We were making the plans in 2019, and then some weird thing happened, and they shut down the world and kind of poo-pooed our idea. Oh no, it's over. So the KC wins. Wow. I wouldn't want to be living in Philadelphia tonight. Oh God. Hey, Lenworth. Let's talk about the 3 folks that got shot down this weekend. No. Not talking about stuff that doesn't, once you go down the rabbit hole, you just stop believing that stuff. I totally think everything is man-made to use to distract. I wouldn't trust anything. Did you guys see the vice president the other day when she was sitting, and you see the video of her with her neck, and it just looks like somebody in a face mask. Doesn't even look like the vice president of the United States. I was like, what the hell's going on this planet? Everyone's saying hello to each other. It's like a family within the chat. This reminds me, our chat reminds me of Hexologist chat back in the day when we used to just hang out, have a good old time. Hello, Marion. Kansas City wins. Woohoo. Shouldn't have been KC. It should have been Buffalo. I probably would have cared more if Buffalo win. But I have to say, Rihanna did a nice halftime show. We left after the halftime show. Hello, Black Label Expat. What's up with the TikTok passport bros? Haven't heard about it. It's a lot of guys who they're traveling the world. You know, they date girls, they marry girls of other cultures. A lot of them are in Thailand, Colombia, Philippines, and places like that. And right now there's like a battle between the American girls and the Asian girls. It's out of control on TikTok because the American girls are pissed off that the American guys are going overseas to meet the girls, but the Asian girls are telling them, look, it's your fault. They wouldn't be going overseas if you treated them good. It's so funny to watch. It's hysterical. So if you ever have a little while and you want some comedy, check out the Passport Bros. I think it's hashtag Passport BROS. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, upcoming alien invasion. Right now they're shooting UFOs out of the sky. Soon they'll be shooting their own aircraft down and claim they are aliens. Yeah, I totally believe that we're doing it to ourselves. KC1. Hexagon lost in Asia. I'm also helical living in a Sakon Nakon, Thailand. Come to Bangkok often. Any Hex meetups there? See? Hextralian Stu. He's one of our passport bros. Uh-oh. My kid's getting yelled at. Hey, Randy, reporting for class. Welcome, TexX. All right, Super Bowl's over. Back to crypto. You're back on my TV, Randy. The Super Bowl sent you to my phone. That's awesome. Oh, goodness. Sweet Aussie. Hey, Randy, keep up the great work. Thank you for all the great content. Oh, you're welcome. I'd be happy to start a group or something. Maybe put more info about party meetups on my channel soon. You're in Asia, but you got your Mexican flag, eh? I was just talking to a gentleman tonight at the Super Bowl party that we went to. And he's got a travel company here in Panama. And he asked me if I could help him. He's like this Rasta guy here. He's so nice, so friendly. And he's like, Randy, he goes, I don't know anything about marketing. He goes, but I see what you do. He goes, but I don't know how to do that. So I said, look, man, I'll teach you if you want. Because I told him, about our former tourism company that we had and how we dominated with at least the social media stuff. But I said, look, I got plenty of people that are always coming down. Like, for example, Black Label Expat said when his dad comes, he'd like to go fishing. Go on a fishing trip. He's got access to all that stuff. So those are the kind of people we need. So we also came up with an idea, at least Annabelle did. She's like, why can't we have I think you guys even talk about in the chat sometimes, having a crypto conference or Hex or PulseChain conference here in Panama. It's more of a fun conference, not a serious one where we just come and all we do is party the whole time. I prefer that. So I told him that we're looking to possibly do something like that in maybe 2024. He's like, yeah, sure. He'll help manage it. And then I have my partner for No Permissions. He could help us do it too because he put on the show, one of the best crypto shows I ever was part of. Him and his wife, they managed it. So it's good to go. So make sure you check out our Patreon group. Get to meet everybody. Patreon groups, man, we're at 91 people. 91 people, hasn't even been a month. Lancelot, really? Where'd that go? Where'd Lancelot go? Just like bounced. There we go. You're welcome, Lancelot. I also think we're going to have the biggest bull run. So many have missed out in the last cycles, and they are going to come late again. Plus, adoption is happening. You guys, when people from 2017 and 2020 and 2021 see what is coming, and they start seeing the numbers move, it's going to be the biggest bull run we've ever had. It'll be the best one we've ever had. It'll probably be the last big one. People will come in like droves. They're going to get slaughtered again. But if you're prepared and you already have your positions now, you are going to just be so happy. And that's what I'm hoping for everybody that follows. Hex enthusiast. Check it out. Smash the linger and cut my finger. Ouch. Hey, smash the like and cut my finger. It's that sharp, eh? I am positive the next bull run will be worse than 2017 with promises to the moon. Elon Musk will be, yeah. It's going to be worse than 2017, that's for sure. Linworth. Were the worst. Yeah, AI leading the bullshit, for sure. Fun game script at the Super Bowl. Was it? Did it end up in the score that they said that the script said it was going to be? Because that would be something else. Someone said that there was bets on the exact score. Did that score end up being the one that they said it was scripted? That'd be crazy. Simba, my father-in-law, he got his third one. He got his booster, and he had a stroke. So yeah, people are dying, man. The hospitals, but it's mostly affecting the elderly so far. So my mom said, or my wife said, when she goes to the hospital, there's so many people over 70 that The cardiologists are all backed up because they're all having heart issues. And cancer has gone through the roof. Through the freaking roof. Yes, the rabbit hole is deep. Yes. I only watch for the halftime show and the commercials. We can't see the commercials here, but the show, we were watching it tonight at the pub, and it was El Salvador channel, so it was all El Salvador ads. We don't get to watch the U.S. ones. Soldier Pete says, you're sounding a bit down today. Badly to hear you in the workshop. Oh, maybe my mic is... Well, it's pretty good. Oh, maybe it's... How's that? Is that better? Let me know if that's better in the chat. A lot of Icosa being unlocked this week. The original 180-day stakes maturing. Are you scouting a lower target to pick up some more? Yes, I am. Absolutely. Still waiting on the details? Yeah, but yeah, now we have to reach out to somebody. The guy I wrote never responded to my email. Okay, guys, in our Telegram. It's lighting up. Come on. Let me get rid of my Telegram. My Telegram's open. Let me get rid of it. Hopefully that'll stop it. Hey, Brendan. Hey, no piss punk tonight? No. 38-35? Okay, that's not the score. I thought it was 34-31 or something was the score that everyone was betting on. Tripod, see? Sound much better now. Very good. I had the mic because the other night my wife was playing freaking A. How do you turn these off? Maybe I'll just have to go to my group and I'll mute it for now. Mute. Mute for 1 hour. There we go. That's better. Okay. There. Someone could light the green candles. Yes. How much better? Don't have to pretend to get a tool off bench to listen now. That's funny. All right. So let's go back and look at the charts. Let's see what we got going on over here. All right, Bitcoin. All right, so what happened? We have the red Aurochs indicator showing up on the weekly. The new week came out tonight. We have a red one. Demand index is still above 0, so that's good. Fear came back a little bit. So don't look at this bottom one because it's only for short time frames. But these ones, it's all looking good. I don't think this is going to last long. I think this is going to be 1 week and turn back around green. If we're truly back into a bull market, this is not going to last. All right. But still cool to see. Remember I told you guys we had to have a battle? Well, we haven't had that battle yet. Maybe this is going to be the battle. But remember, we got the new moon in about 10 days. So that new moon, 5 days from now, which would almost be next week, should give us a green and we should head up. But remains to be seen. It's just me guessing. Because look, the moving average is still above. The green one's good. We're still above the demand index. Overall, everything's still looking good. Look at the daily. We're still 1, 2, 3. It looks like 17 or 18 days into a red Aurochs indicator on the daily. Oh man, I got too many. Yeah, there it goes. Red. Look at that. So it's due for a change to the upside. But the BGMC, not looking too good. We're way down. But to me, that's oversold. Let's go on a short time frame to see what that's saying on the 4 hour. Huh. Actually, almost down to the red. So that's actually, we should pop back up and go back up again. But on the 4 hour, we have a green. So BitMEX, ETH, USD. Weekly, we have a sell as well. Remember, Ethereum and Bitcoin go hand in hand. Hart's Law. Well, Ethereum on the daily is a little bit uglier. The moving average is above the reds over the green. Demand index is below zero. We have a little bit of greed. And the BGMC is in the toilet. This is the AI right here. It's in the toilet. All right, so it's not looking good for Ethereum. We're going to have a couple days of downside, it looks like. 4 hour. Red on the 4 hour. BGMC is dead center. We're below in the DI. So we've crossed over. We're now in negative territory. And it'll probably be here for a little while. So we hit the full moon. And then after the full moon, we've just been red. Hex on the monthly, still green, still good to go. We're at 4.62 right now. Let's look at the weekly. We never look at the weekly. Let's see what the weekly says. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. We crossed over here where the moving averages. The demand index just crossed over the zero line. We have a little bit of fear this week, but overall looks really good. Let's go down to the 4 hour and also pull up the AI. I don't know if it'll even work with Hex because it's such low volume. But yeah, it's bouncing off the low there. So it should be heading up. But man, I don't know where all these indicators are coming from. We have a sell indicator on the 4 hour right now. Someone just sold us down to 4.18 cents. But this is reading, I think, version 2 of Uniswap, not the version 3. Hedron, looking good, man. Still looking good for Hedron. And we're over the zero, the D line, or DI, so that's actually pretty good. See on the daily. Got a sell indicator on the daily. So we had a nice little run, nice like 12-day run. But now we're here. I think... I still think that this massive amount that's coming out with HSIs, if it replays like it did last time during the auction phase, the whales will start selling now and the price will come down a bit. And because Icosa is in the same situation, Icosa is so much is coming out that it's going to cause the price to dip too. Let's look at Icosa. 55 cents. Nice call, Randy. Nice call. All right. Look at that. Beautiful. You know, I wouldn't doubt if it came down to the 20s again, maybe back down to 28 cents. Well, it's not going to stay there. That's just a great buying opportunity. It's going to be a great buying opportunity. Yes. All right. Guys, let Randy stream. Don't message the Telegram. It's okay. I put it on mute. Hey Randy, quick question. Hex price on Pulse. After Pulse launch starting at 0, will this be good buy before it reaches parity with EHEX? It's not, Ben. It's not really starting at 0 because it's going to have liquidity. We just don't know what the price is going to be. Some people are speculating. I heard someone say that the Hex price is pegged to Pulse with a certain number. So if Pulse goes up by 10x, so will the P Hex. There's no such peg. Who said there was a peg? I never heard of such a thing. But it's 0. It's just that we really don't know until the first sell happens and the first buy happens. And, there's no real set price for the first, I would say, 72 hours. Then you have to have some price discovery. Waters above predicted Kansas City 31, Eagles 21. He was a bit off this time. He did pick the winner, though. Yep, he picked the winner. Did I miss something? Anything I don't... Pineapple XE says, did I miss anything? If I don't attend to AI crypto, I don't think it will be high BTC bull run no more than 50 to 80K. Hex has bottom in my opinion. BTC has bottom too. It's all up to you guys. I'm not telling you guys to look at AI. I'm telling you I'm looking at AI. And if you want to join me in looking at AI, cool. Are we learning about AI or is AI learning about us? Smart ass. March bullish, May bearish. Wow, that's the first time I've heard that one. I usually hear the other side. I would say March going up to March bearish. And then the 1 year before the Bitcoin halving, we're going to start to have accumulation phase. And I'm thinking November bullish. So we'd have like just a sloppy market. Doesn't really do anything until November. That was my original plan. I had no idea that we were going to bull up like this in January. It's just weird. I thought May was going to be bullish just because I think that's when PulseChain is going to launch. Jordan modified on his last post, said Chiefs by a last-minute field goal. Really? Richard is still thinking 11K is going to happen. Does he? It's possible. Everything's possible. Can't wait to buy lots of PHEX. It's going to be cheap. Of course, I buy it for 4.7 and it drops again. JG, religious fool. Who won the basketball series? YouTube rolled me over into your stream. Happy surprise. Good to see you, Randy. Hey, J-Dog. That's cool. Way to go, YouTube. Woo-woo. I'm finally starting to hit the algorithm good. That last video, the last one I did about the bug, had almost 3,000 views for a live stream. People are actually watching they're not watching the actual live, they're watching it later. And that, to me, that's interesting. Thoughts on coffee enemas? Going to try it. Clean up my liver. LOL. Hexation, yeah. Jeff Berwick was really big into them. He's always telling me to go get them. And I just never. I'm a nurse, man. I've seen enough enemas. I can't imagine doing a coffee enema. Oh, God. Randy, what's your opinion about what some are saying that PulseChain will do 100x in the first 90 days? You think it will be that bullish? Well, that was my prediction, 100x in 90 days. If you go back to me months ago, I mean, year and a half ago, I was saying that because of Tron. Tron did in 93 days, did 100x. Tron was a ghost blockchain. It launched at the peak of a bull market, so yeah, there's that. But they did the raise in September, and they launched, and by January, it was up 100x. That's pretty bullish, in my opinion, for layer one. Not many layer ones launch with so many tokens, and with OA, origin address, that owns like 95% of them. So ownership of PulseChain is very, 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 very centralized. One entity controls 95% of the pot or something like that, some ridiculous number. So can we push 100x in 90 days? Hell yes. Would Richard like to see 100x in 90 days? I'm sure he would, for that bragging rights. Is it possible during a bear market? We're not really in a bear market anymore. If he could get this thing launched by May, if Pineapple XE is wrong, then we continue the bull that's going on. Because if it continues, I'm wrong too, because I thought we'd be just trading sideways in the crypto market all the way up until November. I thought May would be the end of the true bear, and then we'd have like 7 months of just, boringness like we did in 2019. Excuse me. But we'll see. I think 100x is fairly simple. People think it's complicated. It's not complicated, guys. 100x is nothing. When you start with a coin at 0.0001, it's pegged to ETH 1 million to 1. 1 million PulseChain equal 1 Ethereum. That puts the price currently, if we honored the peg with the price as well, that puts us at 0.0015. So that's a 15x already before we're even launched. I know some people are like, oh, Randy, that doesn't make any sense because we're starting at zero. You're absolutely right. but I'm saying a soft peg. What if ETH was pegged to it? They had their own trading pair. I believe really quick you would see PulseChain at 0.0015, 1 millionth of an Ethereum, because that's what they are. Their ratio. So I'd like to see that happen. If the next bull run, then say the next bull run starts and Ethereum goes to $5,000, then we have half a penny. Whew, man, how glorious would that be? Or something like that. Or was that, what am I wrong? Points 500ths of a penny or something? Whatever. But it looks good. I'm very excited. So I'm just looking for that 100x. I've been saying it for a long time. Go back and look up my videos. I think it's on TikTok and other places. How will the start of T-shares work on PX? Will they be close to... Excuse me. It's a tripod. It is a system state copy. So it's exactly the same. The T-shares start the same. It doesn't mean they end the same. All right? Just like ETH POW and ETH Fair, when ETH 2.0 forked, ETH POW and ETH Fair had the same exact amount of T-shares, but over time they're all going to have different, because some people are unstaking their Hex on ETH POW, some aren't. They're only doing it on ETH. The Hex share price or T-share rate does not go up unless the Hex are unstaked. Okay, so the prices will be different over time, and I imagine the same thing's going to happen with PulseChain and eHex. I'm sorry, I was a little bit behind. I missed a couple. There we go. AI and gaming, my Illuvium bag looking good. Nice, Squidlord. Were you the one that told me about Illuvium back in the day? I looked at it. I never bought some. And at the time, I was right, because it was like $80 or $85, and it dropped back down to the 60s, I think, or something. Hey, look, Whale. Good evening to you, sir. Did a large stake today, too. You guys buying the Hex? Tell them 2 sugars, no cream. What do you guys... I wanted to get staked in before the God Wheel comes out. Oh, yeah. Guys, when the God Wheel comes out in a few days, I don't know when it exactly is, but that's going to cause the Hex T-share rate to go whoop. Brent says, I need to trust my TA, but I FOMO in. Don't we all? Jeff Berwick Enema, was that the pirate chain? that was the Dollar Vigilante pump and dump pirate chain. It's good strategy to take before Godwell adds his or hers. Yep. It's gonna make here. Let me see if I can find it. Hexfire.io. If that chart is on the front page, I'll show it to you guys. Yes. Okay. All right. This is on hexfire.io. Right here. It is the 15th. So you've got 3 days until the God Whale's big, huge stake comes out. And it might be the 16th. But you see the big increase. How do I make this bigger? All right, that's better. Let me see if you guys can see. Yep, you can see it. Ah, crap! Now my picture's in the way. Let me just do it by my. I'll just get rid of me. because it's gonna get ridiculous to buy T-shares. T-shares are they're going super hyperinflationary or hyper deflationary. What does that mean? That means for every T-share you have, the amount of hex you're going to get per day is going to start accelerating rapidly. Right now, we're about 6.4 per day. I wonder what it's going to be by the end of the year. Are we going to be close to 8, 9 hex per T-share by the end of the year? Woo-wee. That makes Randy happy. So he says, I did a larger one than I really planned. Had a sick feeling afterward, but then thought about it and feel better now. Plus, I get the copy. Yep, get that copy. It's hard to do large stake when price is down, but you still think yourself in the future. I was doing large stakes when the price is way down at hundreds of a penny. T-shares. Crypto sucks. I'm rich. Crypto sucks. Dollar cost crypto was on about Illuvium. Yeah, it was pretty volatile there for a little bit. T-shares go up 600 hex, but over the course of the year, it goes up like, was it 6,000 hex or something? Exiled there. Hey, Randy, hope you and your family are well. Yeah. Would you consider to buy an ETH bag now for end stakes over the next 2 to 3 years? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would. I mean, 5, 6, if you could afford 5 or 6 ETH just to set them and forget them, that would be wonderful. Oh, come on. Did the no sound thing again? Are you kidding me? Ooh, this mic. This is so embarrassing, guys. I'm so sorry. So I went silent? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? This is weird. Okay, cool. That was bizarre. But did you guys hear when I had the video on earlier? You saw that, right? That, I don't know why, nothing changed. So Oh, I see. Okay. That's weird. Bummer. Let me see if I could add that. Yeah, so what I said was, let me pull it up so I can just look at it. So I said was on the 15th of February, we're going to have a jump of 600. And then on the 25th of March, we're going to have a jump of another 200. But by the end of the year, we go from 25,826 up to 31,847. So we have almost a 6,000 hex move by the end of the year. Total cost for T-shares. Wow. That is huge, folks. Get ready. Another. Now you're saying you can't hear me anymore. Can't hear me again? I don't have the answer, folks. I don't know what's going on. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm talking about the Godwell on stake. Yep. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Bob. So there's a bunch of unstaked. This year's got crazy amount of large stakes coming out, and people might get nervous about it. But if you've been around crypto for a while, and but around Hex for a while, you're kind of immune to it. There's a lot of people that do these large hex stakes and they roll them. They might roll them for every 12 months or every 6 months or something like that, and they just keep taking the interest off, skimming it, and selling the interest. Some folks, they get really worried that these people are going to take these large hex stakes and just sell them on the market and destroy the market. I don't think that's going to happen. Traditionally, it hasn't happened. You had the one guy, D01, who he just wanted out of Hex and he sold everything. Bye-bye, Felicia. No problem. I'm glad he's gone. If you don't want to be here, leave. Yeah, okay, I see. So now I know that I can't remove myself. Oh, I know. I should have just done this. There's a square on the right here on the StreamYard where it just shows the screen. I see. Now I know how to do it. God's Gift says, Randy, can you explain what the 6,000 increase means in more detail? So, right now, what was the number? Right now, it costs 25,826 hex to buy one T-share. A T-share is what you need to mint or get the daily payouts of hex. Right now, a daily payout of hex per T-share is about 6.4. So you get about 6.4 hex per day for every T-share that you own. It's going to go up by 600 hex. The cost to get one T-share is going to go up 600 hex on the 15th. Every time a stake comes out of the hex pool, it increases the T-share rate. Even if it's a tiny, tiny, tiny hex stake, it's going to increase the T-share rate. T-shares are deflationary. Hex is inflationary. All right? But the hex inflation is only 3.69%. The only people who get that are the people that are staked. If you're liquid, you don't get that. If you're liquid, you get diluted every time a hex stake comes out. So by the end of the year, it's going to cost you about 20% more in order to get a hex T-share. 20% more hex. I don't know what the USD value is going to be of hex, but we do know it's going to cost you 20% more hex to buy one T-share. Hey, Randy, did you hear the clip of Furu talking to Johnny Chaos about Hart's Law? No, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I was sick and then I had a lot of stuff to do this weekend. The stakes that dump seem to get eaten up by buyers fast now. People are preparing for the bull market. Hey, Randy, glad to catch you live, listening while going out for a nightly walk. Oh, nice, Roof Dog. Oh, yeah, that's the video. Thanks, Zach Hodler. Randy, tell him that a T-share was worth 13K at all-time high for Hex. Now we listen. Yeah. How much are they now? So right now, we'll say after this, when the Godwill comes in, it's at 26,452. Let's do the calculator. Gotta find calculator on my computer. Because I'm not a genius with math. I'm good, but I'm not a genius. Wait, 0. So right now, a T-share costs about $1,320. What if we go back to the all-time high? 26.56 $15,000. It'll be $15,000 when we go back to the all-time high for a T-share. So yeah, it's going to become a rich man's game if we reach that all-time high again. Worth watching, everyone. Shout out to T-Bird for the clip. Oh, good. That's a clip. That's what I need then. Icosa equals T-share is an X substitute. Yeah, you could buy Icosa as well. All right, you guys. Well, I'm out of here. I'm going to watch this clip real quick because everyone's talking about it. But I hope everyone has a great night and you learned a little about AI tonight. Cheers.